Hey, what's going on everyone? Bruce back with you again for another episode of the Medieval Collectibles Buyer's Guide. In this episode, I'll be introducing you to Art Gladius, which is a sword and shield manufacturer that is based out of Toledo, Spain, which is just a short drive from Madrid. Art Gladius is our brand of the month for July 2018, so what better time to introduce you to these products, alright? Let's jump right in. Art Gladius is probably best known for its high-end decorative swords, the majority of which are made from 440 stainless steel. When it comes to metals to use for decorative swords, stainless steel is really ideal thanks to its low maintenance. Because these swords are stainless steel, that means they are resistant to corrosion, resistant to heat and fire, and quite easy to clean and keep looking nice. The majority of the swords made by Art Gladius are designed to emulate swords of the High Middle Ages, which lasted from 1000 to 1250 CE. A lot of these swords take their design cues from swords of the Crusades, Templar Knights, and so on. A great example of this is the Silver Knights of Heaven sword. This sword is just under 42 inches long and has a beautiful 32-inch stainless steel blade. Now, the first thing I'll mention about this blade is a feature that all of these swords have in common, and that is unsharpened edges. This allows you to keep a sword like this displayed in your living room or dining room without the risk of someone accidentally cutting themselves. The other thing I want to point out is the logo engraved on the ricasso of these blades. Toledo is a city that is well known all over the world for its metalworking, and in fact it has been the foundation of their local economy since the 15th century. So it should come as no surprise then that Art Gladius puts their hometown beneath their logo, both as a matter of pride and also as an assurance of quality. Another era that Art Gladius focuses on is the swords of the Roman era, namely the Gladius. I'm not surprised though, seeing as the Gladius is a sword design that the Romans borrowed from a group of Celts living in Spain. This one here, the bronze hilt Julius Caesar sword, is one of the best examples of their craftsmanship. This Roman Gladius is 31 inches long with a 23.5-inch blade. This thing is the epitome of ornate, from the blade all the way down to the handle. I always think of a ruler like Julius Caesar having the best of the best, and this is the kind of sword I think would have been worthy of such a man. In addition to swords, Art Gladius also makes a wide range of decorative daggers. All of these also come with unsharpened stainless steel blades, and many of them also come with a scabbard. And you'll notice when browsing through these Art Gladius products that many of the full-size swords have matching companion daggers. For example, let's start with this Jerusalem dagger with scabbard. This dagger measures in at about 15.5 inches long and has a 10.5-inch steel blade. It has this horn crossguard and a handle that alternates between red leather and a black braided cord. Now, here is the Jerusalem sword. What I love about this is that if you were to display both the dagger and the sword, other people would easily notice the design motif that goes from the sword to the dagger. In my opinion, it really helps sell them as a set. The last category of Art Gladius swords I wanted to touch on were weapons based on Western myths or mythical characters, such as this EXCALIBUR sword. Many films and TV shows have provided their take on what that iconic sword might have looked like, and this blade fits right in with those design choices. This weapon measures in a bit over 44 inches long with a 35-inch blade. There is a beautiful acid-etched design on the ricasso of this blade, which really helps sell this as a mythical weapon. The crossguard and pommel have these hand-painted carvings which really pop against the metal. Needless to say, this is a heavy, epic, and high-quality sword. Finally, Art Gladius has a collection of beautiful shields for use as wall decorations. Here is the Jerusalem shield, which is 28 inches tall and about 19 inches wide. This shield, like the other shields, has these beautiful bronze or gold accents which add a little dimension and flair as opposed to a simple flat wooden shield. On the back of these shields are two pieces of hardware. First is this heavy-duty chain at the top for hanging the shield from your wall. And yes, they include the screws and drywall anchors for that. But down a little lower is an adjustable plate with screws and nuts. This is used for securing your decorative sword to the back of the shield in true heraldic fashion. If you decide to do that, you'll be grateful for the quality of this chain. Alright everyone, that's our buyer's guide for Art Gladius. I hope you enjoyed getting a closer look at some of these fantastic pieces. If you have any questions about the Art Gladius products shown or have a brand you'd like to see us review in the future, be sure to tell us in the comments below. Be sure to like this video if you haven't already, and by all means, subscribe to our channel to get updated on our new videos. Thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you next time.